I interviewed Varian last month during our tournament, and it went pretty well. So I figured I'd message Zalgus this time and see if he'd be up for an interview too. It took a while to hear back from him. Apparently, he'd started into a new comic book series, and that was taking up his time. But he agreed to join us today, so let's see if I can get him on the line.
Hello?
Hi, Zalgus. It's Gaarawarr from the Shapers Guild. Thanks for joining us today.
A novel site?
No, it's not about books. It's about Dawngate.
Oh, one does what one must.
So, have you been watching the matches today?
Shush!
Excuse me?
Don't speak!
This is an interview. I kind of have to speak.
Shh! I'm enjoying a new author. I doubt you've heard of her.
Ah, you're reading a book, of course. You do remember we scheduled our interview for today, though, right?
Really?
Yes, really. So if you could mark your place in whatever comic book you're reading so we could do this, that would be great.
It's not a comic book. It's a graphic novel.
Whatever you say, man. Are you almost done at least?
The final chapter.
Well, how about we do this interview then, and you can finish it after?
Be a dear and take over for me.
Take over for you? I can't take over for you. I'm interviewing you. If I took over for you, I'd just be talking to myself.
Fascinating. Now, what page was I on?
Wow. I don't even... let's just get back to the tournament then. If you joined us yesterday, you'll know I attempted to get an interview with Zalgus, but he was more interested in his reading than talking to me. Imagine that. After the qualifiers, I reached out to him and, let's say, encouraged him to join us today. Okay, let's be honest. I bribed him. It worked. So let's get him in here. Hey, Zalgus, it's Gaarawarr again.
As I predicted.
Sure, man. I know your time is limited, so I'll just dive right into the interview.
What have you been reading of late?
Wait, I'm the one... You know what? Never mind. I actually just read a book about how early childhood development can impact your entire life.
Intriguing.
It really was. While you're on the subject of childhood, when you were growing up, what was your favorite game to play?
Duck, duck, goose.
I should have seen that one coming. Well then, let's try some word associations. That was talked about a lot in the book as well. I'll say a word or name, and you say whatever comes to mind. First up, Raina.
Flustered.
Freya.
Crude.
Kendra.
Naughty thing. Thank the spirits I never slept with her.
That wasn't a word, that was a sentence. Well then, you read a lot. What do you find to be the most comfortable attire for lounging around the house and reading?
Iron chains and red thread.
What the... let's switch topics back to Dawngate, because I'm afraid of where that one's going to go. What's your favorite role right now?
Villain!
No, I meant like tactician or gladiator, but you knew that. If you weren't a shaper and fighting in the Dawngate, what would you want to be?
A vampire? I do sparkle.
Real vampires don't... You know what? No. I'm not doing this. You're annoying.
But I'm pretty.
Yeah, pretty annoying.
A child could outwit that.
And yet you couldn't. What does that say about you?
Seems I've something in my ear. I can't hear simpletons right now.
You want to go this way? We can go this way. You're pretentious.
Sticks and stones!
Of the two Tallund siblings, Raina got the prettier face.
Ah! How could you?
What happened to sticks and stones?
Words can hurt quite a bit.
You be nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
Reasonable.
Good. Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Just as well, I am deeply engrossed in this folio.
It figures. All right, let's just get back to the tournament, everyone.